welcome to yet another edition of the show. Today we delve into the world of governance, risk and compliance, GRC, and challenge the perception that it is merely a reactive check-the-box exercise. Instead, we recognize the transformative potential of a robust GRC framework in enhancing processes, improving controls, mitigating risks, and driving business excellence. To discuss some of these critical issues concerning governance, risk, and compliance, we have our special guests Anil Riat, Group Head Internal Assurance at Bharati Enterprises, and Harpreet Singh, Partner Risk Consulting at PwC India.
What, in your view, when you speak to clients, what is the key concerns around governance that you advise them on, and what are their experiences as you talk to them?
So I think you rightly mentioned, I think we are in a scenario where things are evolving, right? So we have come a long way from a governance standpoint, and regulators have played a very important role in shaping the governance of India. And I think if I just look at historically, companies like 2013 was a game changer, right? And I know the act had a lot of flaws, but that really raised the bar from a governance standpoint, and the role of board of directors, the audit committee, auditors, financial reporting, related party transactions. So I think that really set the stage for a robust corporate governance framework in India.
More than what gets dictated from a regulatory framework, it's about the culture that we set in the organization and what we want to be as an organization. More with the regulation, and that piece is a compliance issue. But the way we structure ourselves into culturally, in terms of being a responsible entity, right? Someone who will sustain over a much larger period of time.
What are the key things you are witnessing in terms of the, is there a sort of mismatch between the older companies, the ones which are established, and the startups, or is it just something which everybody is now very, very mindful of? And in this age where technology is so, evolving constantly, there are technological developments and digital transformation happening across the corporate sector. How are you, companies like yours, sort of leveraging technology to enforce governance practices?
This piece is the impact of technology on corporate governance and the adaptation, digitalization. Pretty complex. It's a pretty complex scenario which is evolving actually. While it's helped the business become very effective and efficient, there are also challenges associated with this, right? So, for example, technology has allowed us to communicate more freely with all our stakeholders, right? On a regular basis, you can put information down the board very quickly. They request information. The simple things like board compositions have also become more wider, allowing for more participation and a wider talent pool and skill set being available on the board.
The level of optimism is very high, right? The companies you talk to and the plans they discuss is very high. And unfortunately, these are the times when caution is thrown to the wind, right? So one has to be really careful. So I think what we are advising companies is that have a robust risk management process, right? And there are certain elements you need to have, which is about strong risk culture where people are free to express their concerns. As you discuss your strategy, your business plan, and you have to have people who challenge you, right? And look, this doesn't look feasible and logical.